credit profile number. It's basically another social that is clean with nothing on it. So a lot of stars use CPNs, and they use CPNs to hide their real identity. So for instance, CPNs are illegal and legal. A lot of athletes, big time people, they use CPNs, like I said, to hide their identity. And a lot of people use CPNs to do a lot of illegal things, such as somebody might have a felony, right? Let's say if you got a felony, you can't get a car, you can't get a home. Now, in order to get a car and a home with a clean record and a high credit score, people use CPNs. Now, yes, that is illegal. You really don't supposed to be using CPNs and all that, but it's only illegal until you do something illegal with the CPN. So a lot of people, they get credit cards and they won't pay them back. You know what I mean? So let's say if they get a credit card for $50,000 under a CPN with the same name, same birthday, different address, or same name, different birthday, different address. Basically, they'll get a $50,000 credit card mailed to them. They'll go get jewelry, they'll get clothes, gas, food, whatever, right? And then just burn it out, which is illegal, right? It's also another term as synthetic fraud, right? So when a person sits and because CPNs can be made, people sit and make them and they fully tri-merge them. And basically, once you put the trade line on a CPN, basically it becomes a person once you register. And some people are even better. So you have people who make birth certificates, you have people who make social security cards, you have people that make IDs, because I know y'all probably thinking like, okay, well, if somebody has a social, how can they use this CPN? So you have people who make all this paperwork and do all this. So that's how they get the cards, that's how they get the credit cards, that's how they get to open up the banking accounts. But a lot of places are catching on to CPNs by, when they really dig deep into it. Let's say if the CPN was made 2 months ago, let's say if your bank teller, you can see that the CPN was made 2 months ago. That's why a lot of people who have success with CPNs, they age them. So what I mean by aging is, if it's a trade line and it's 2 years old, if it's CPN, that means the CPN is only really 2 years old. But if you get a 30-year trade line and you add it on a CPN, it looks like you're 30 years old. You get what I'm saying? But like I say, all this type of stuff that's going on, people don't know about it. But the CPN is basically like a second chance social that you don't supposed to really know about. A lot of people don't know about them, but a lot of people do know about them. A lot of people who come from overseas, who has felonies from out of town, they get CPNs. A lot of illegal aliens, CPNs. You know what I mean? They're out here. They're able to work their jobs and able to do this and do that without having to get deported back because their name is under a CPN name. A lot of people do not know this. This is crazy. It's like it's a secret to life. But people do have cars riding on CPN. Some people get cars right under CPN and ride the car without paying a note. And then after they just get tired of the car, they might take the engine out, sell a transmission, sell the parts. They do all types of stuff. It's a lot of scams out here. It's a lot of things that people don't know about. That's why people be so shocked when stuff like this happens in the world, but you have to know about everything that's going on around you. Like I said, a lot of people, some people actually get businesses and they might use, under the LLC, they might use a CPN under the LLC. Like I said, CPNs can be two things. They can be legal and illegal. A lot of people use them for illegal purposes. Professional people use them for legal purposes. Don't just believe everybody when they say, oh, CPNs are illegal. Yes, they are illegal and legal. It's two. You feel me? So you got to pick a side, whichever side you're going to get on, because you can actually get it for good purposes. A lot of people, some people get banking accounts and actually put their money in banking accounts under other CPNs because of whatever reason. Some people hide their money under CPNs. Some people open business under CPNs. CPNs, like I said, is another credit profile number. It's another second social that you can just boost all the way up. It doesn't have any history on it. It doesn't have any felonies on it. It doesn't have anything on it. You usually create them. Some places create them for you and call it different things. You know what I mean? So I look at it like this. Just like you can go to Texas, right? And you can change your name and stuff like that. And this is why I look at the world the way I look at the world, because I just feel like if you guys can easily make anybody in this world a whole different person. So you telling me that they can go get a whole nother social, a whole nother ID, and just be somebody completely different. Now, just getting out of jail, let's say somebody just got out of jail tomorrow, and they got the worst case in the world. Let's say they got the worst case in the world, like whatever, just whatever you think of, boom. So they get out, they get a CPN, boom. Now, their credit was horrible, but they got out, got a CPN, now their credit at zero, right? They don't have a felony, so they can move in any apartment complex, they can move in any house they want to. They can go drive any car they want to. You get what I'm saying? So you have a lot of these people who don't know what a CPN is and what it do. Just as well, like I said, people might be on Cash App, people might be on Zelle, people might be on this app, that app, and they might get banned on the app. So what they do, they get a CPN. They run the new social, because a lot of these companies ask for socials. But you have a lot of people who scam, who's catching on, and they switch it. Just like security switches up their security, you have the fraudsters basically switching up their security. In this world, it's hard to win. That's why when I was talking about on the dark web, it's never ending. None of this is never ending. There's so much game out here and so much things. I feel like the people who follow me just need to know. And I'd rather, because I hate when people be lost about things when it's stuff happening right in your face. Your neighbor might be in his house under CPN. The car next to you when you're in traffic might be under CPN. You get what I'm saying? People are getting loans under CPNs. People are getting credit cards under CPNs. And what do that mean? A lot of money is being made out here under CPNs that's not being paid back.